It'd help if I did that, you guys. Sorry about that. Good morning. Welcome to Grilling and Chilling with Mojo. Mississippi out here. Weather's kind of so-so. I think we're supposed to get some winds tonight. I'm not sure, but it's going to be interesting. If that is true, how's my hair look, you guys? Good morning. Hope everybody is having a fabulous morning. Hey, so yeah, if the winds are coming, I think 50-mile-an-hour winds. I'm not sure where. I'm not even sure if they're here, but I saw a warning. If that's the case, we need to batten down the hatches, you guys, and be careful what we're going to do here because things could blow away. Here's the deal. I'm making an amazing pizza. It's not out of pizza dough. It's going to be out of flatbread. Came across a recipe, and I'm like, dude, because 300 and some recipes online, you start like fishing for stuff and figuring out what you're going to make. There's so many things you can make, and it can just never stop. So, yeah. So, got something on my board here. Yeah. So it's a flatbread pizza, but it's a breakfast style pizza with some amazing ingredients. Also, what I need to do in the meantime, I last night I went and we bought some stuff at this. They were having a fundraiser type thing with some food trucks out of town here, and I got some udon balls here. And I've never had udon balls. I rather have them than the sausage, the sausage. But we're gonna give those a try too. Good morning, there, Skinner Farms. Good to see you, sir. Hope all is well. But yeah, we're gonna try those udon balls. I'm not sure if this is a spicy sauce that they gave me. I would imagine it is, because if it's not, I mean, it should be. So let me go over everything that I got going on here. We'll use this guy here. Move him. Cats are screaming. And poof, you're a chicken. Oh, there's the mama cat. They're all coming. They're screaming at me. All right, so one thing is I need to do a little plate here. I was all over the place. I was kind of like late, but I wasn't late. And I was like all of a sudden going, dude, you don't have like all your stuff together. And I'm like, I know. So I'm going to dice up some red onions real quick too. So I have red onions. Here, let's go over all this stuff first. I went with pizza sauce instead of marinara sauce. And I'm going to put that on the base. Fry up some, or grill up some spicy sausage. But just get that grill going, and get the sausage going. I should turn on my pizza oven, get that going. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to crank this guy up too, so we don't have to wait for that. I got to kind of watch my grill. It's kind of like getting a little bit of rust on it. There we go. And get it all nice and warmed up. It's been a little bit since I've cranked it up. Okay, do that. I'll close it. Sorry about that. So let's get those grills going. So sauce. Then we're going to go with some mozzarella cheese and cheddar cheese. Got here. Put those down. Drizzle or spread out some sausage. And I have never tried this Tennessee sausage, you guys. And I think it's going to be pretty good. So we'll get this on the grill, grill it up, get it going while we're going over this stuff. But I smelt this sausage, and I was like, you know what? This smells pretty stinking good. So I'm probably going to really like it. Get off of there. Napkin. What was I going to say? Oh, I was going to say good morning to these people coming in the chat here. Bud Files, good morning. Hope you're doing swell. You You know what's really cool, you guys, is they have like this truck. It's on the Food Channel, Food Network, and it's the food truck. What do they call it? Challenge, and they travel around. So as I'm doing this live, I'm debating if I want to go down into Biloxi because they're down in Biloxi, and I'm kind of wondering if I should do it or not. So, or not do it, but just go visit them. 11:30, the public is invited. So I think it would be kind of neat. I think we're gonna do it because I need to get my wife out of the house. But I'm not going to the casinos. I'm gonna take some of these out a little bit. But so we'll see how that goes. All right, where are we at? Sauce, cheese, sausage, and then red onions. And then we'll place that in there. And then probably around 10 minutes or so, pull it out. Maybe 10 to 15. It depends on how it looks. Actually, we gotta drop an egg in the center of it, and then let it cook for about, I don't know, 15 minutes, around 15 minutes, 10 to 15, and then pull it out. We're gonna put a mixture of some olive oil, lemon juice on this stuff. Here's our olive oil. Might as well just do this now, and some. Oh my gosh. What am I thinking? Guys, I had a moment here. I had a brain fart. Parmesan cheese. Yeah, I'm going to make sure I had my right cheese in there. Which I should, so some Parmesan cheese and some lemon juice. Then we'll mix that all up. Get that all mixed up. And this is going to go on top. We'll let that sit, marinate in those juices. Goodness. Now, hey, I was just thinking about this when I was doing this, and I was like, you know what? I don't have any good olive oil. That's really good olive oil. So my guess is that this is fake olive oil, you know? There we go. Actually, we need to slap some salt and pepper in there. A little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. Give it some flavor. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it. So I went with spinach. You can go with whatever choice you want on top of your pizza. But I went with the spinach. There we go. That is done. And that aside. And then what else? So that pita bread. We're going to be putting it on the pita bread and cooking it in the Blackstone pizza oven. There we go. I think that's it. Let's dice up some onions. Get those going. I don't need a lot of onions, so got rid of my bag because I will use this onions up like crazy. So how's everybody doing? Happy Saturday, by the way. These out of the way. Take off that first layer. Has the same bowls. I just use them. Yeah, you know what? You guys talking about the bowl I'm using? Tennessee Pride is a great sausage. You know what, Skinner Farms? Hey, I'm thinking I'm agree. I don't think I've ever had it, and I told my wife just this morning. I'm like, babe, the sausage smells pretty good. So I have a feeling that I'm gonna really like it. Wait a minute. I want to do rings. What am I doing? I want to do rings. Let's do a little thinner if I can. Get those centers out. So, yeah, we'll see how that goes. Guess I could have tossed that behind my back versus in my garbage can to stink it up. It's nice. Those are kind of thick. Yeah, so I think we're going to get some little bit of wind going on here. See, that's the thickness I want right there. I want that thick. That's too thick. Let's turn around. Let's go over here. Dice this up a little bit. Yeah, this sausage smells really good. I'm probably going to fall in love with this sausage, I would imagine. So, got some plans today. I don't know. After thinking about it, all depends on what I'm going to do. I got to check the weather. I won't go down there unless the weather's somewhat decent. But if I don't go down there, I'm going to stay down here and do some stuff. Josh, what's going on, brother? How you doing, man?
What's up, Mojo?
Yeah, so you've heard of those truck on the cooking channels? And they have like they go around and have a cooking thing out of these trucks. Have you ever heard of that?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're going to be down here right by me. So
nice.
I might go to it. I think it'd be kind of cool. But then it's like, so you heard of you know about Biloxi is like is like Las Vegas down there.
I think there's one near you that has fresh seafood every couple weeks too.
Seafood?
Yeah, you can get crawfish.
Oh
shrimp,
yeah,
fresh.
Yeah, there's I go into Pensacola. I mean, just getting down by that Gulf Coast down there. There's a lot of stuff down there.
It's beautiful down there. I love it.
Yeah. Big D's in the house. What's going on, brother?
What's happening?
Dorito!
Dude, this is some bullshit, is all I'm going to say.
What's that?
Some bullshit.
What do you got?
Look. It's 34 here, Dorito.
Okay, well, we're turned around a little bit. It's still fucking cold. It's 34 over there. It's 43 here. Okay, I bet you we're just as cold.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we're in the, I don't know if we hit 50 or not. It's saying 58.
Dude, it got down to 38 last night.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's cold.
Yep. And then it's been raining.
My low was 28 last night.
Man, isn't it crazy?
I'm sorry, it's 28 tonight.
Tonight?
Yeah, 28. It's freaking cold. I hate it.
Dude, it's coming. I'm
gonna move down there. Hey, Dorito, let's just pack our shit up and move down there, Mojo. He got a big enough house.
Nope. Yeah. He's got bugs that are bigger than my dogs down there.
It's not too bad, believe it or not.
Yeah, I'm good, dude. I'm good. You get swamp ass just right after you get out of the shower over your place.
Exactly.
Dude, I haven't even thought about that.
Yeah, no, I'm good, dude. You better invest in some boob guard, buddy. Forget the
nut some monkey butt, Mojo.
Right?
Yeah, dude. And look at this, Mojo. You're going to love this, bro. You know, I've been telling you I was going to get them. I've been telling you I was going to get it. And look at, bro.
What's that?
Check it out. You're putting me on the spot here, quick.
Oh, yeah. Come on, hurry up now. Hurry up. Come on, hurry up. Dude, you are bundled up.
I am, dude. It's freaking colder than a witch's tit on a brass bra out here, bro.
Corner Woodlegger's ass.
No, you didn't, dude. That is awesome.
Yes, I did.
If you don't mind me, how much?
Couple $100.
Yeah,
What was it?
but you know what? You get what you pay for.
Yeah,
You
you see
really
that,
do.
Skinner?
What was it? What is it?
DJI mics,
They're really handy.
DJI microphones for recording outside and not having to worry about that wind.
Well, it's just they're all wireless mics,
Yeah,
and
well,
makes
they're
it
good
nice.
wireless mics.
All right, let's see. I'm done with my onions.
But you know how we were talking about it, Mojo, and you were like, "Yeah, I got these. I really, really like these." I looked them up, and I'm like, you know what? Yeah, those are nice, but they're not as they're not as expensive as the DJI ones. But
Yeah.
also too, they're not DJI, and that's kind of like what I'm wanting to do is just switch everything over to DJI. Shandog. So
Yeah, dude, you're gonna. Have you even got to use them yet?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, you're gonna just fall in love with them.
Yeah, we're just gonna probably end up using them for outdoors. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But we may use them here.
Yeah, you'll see. You'll use them inside one time. All right, that's
The
enough
cool
of that.
thing is they got a little extension on them.
An extension.
Yeah, like you pull up the mic, that's where you put the sock and everything on. But
Yeah.
I'm thinking too, if you pull the mic up without the sock in like indoors,
Uh-huh.
that you'd get a wider shot of sound. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You know, because I don't know, I'm going to tinker with them. I want to try and get George to put, or George or Ephraim, to just put one on stage and see it with them bouncing around if I can actually record like Ephraim singing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
See how it comes out.
Okay. That's done.
Yeah.
Woo!
I got these other ones too, Skinner, and they were like $35-$40 on Amazon. And they work, but they're not like these. The charge only lasts maybe 40 minutes. And you can't really like these have indicators when they're not working. That one doesn't have any indicator except for a little tiny red light. It doesn't flash or nothing. You can't even notice it. If you have it on you, of course, if you look down on it, you can notice it. But if you're using it like what we was doing when we were filming, I was hanging it right above where we were filming, and it worked pretty good when it was recording. But it's really, you got to be mindful of it. And if you forget about it, you're recording with no sound at that point.
Yeah. I was just going to say, nothing is worse than when you're doing a video and you're all done and there's no sound.
Yeah. And especially when you're building something or making something, i.e. Mojo cooking or us building a quad, you can't like start all over again.
Nope.
I mean, you can, but then you're either A, going to need another quad, or B, you're going to need another burger, or C, you're just screwed. Samantha. Hey, diddly. Hi, Gemma.
Samantha Lee is in the house.
And Coco Chanel.
Gemma, good morning. Coco, good morning. Good to see you. Good to see you, Samantha. It's been a minute. This is how do I say it? TikTok. She likes doing her little TikTok videos.
That's what I was going to say. She's becoming quite the newscaster.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that too.
I watch them, Sam. I may not comment on all of them, but I watch them. It's like when yours come up, I'm getting ready to go to work. It's like 2:30 in the morning when I see them.
Well, you know that she's an hour behind you.
Yeah, but she's got just like me. I got strange hours, dude. Sometimes I can tell with her. Sometimes and this isn't by her videos. You could just tell sometimes in the morning that she's late. She stays up late. She can't get some sleep. Am I right, Samantha? You look like you toss and turn sometimes.
Yeah.
And kindred spirit when it comes to that tossing and turning. I can go back to sleep, but I still wake up, and I'm up for a little
Dude,
while.
I woke up. I think we're getting a storm. I woke up at 1:30 in the morning this morning and could not sleep. I've been pretty much up since 1:30.
Dude, I woke up this morning. This is no bullshit. It was maybe 2 o'clock, like my normal time. I always get up because I get up and go to the restroom that time in the morning, like I'm going to work.
Mm-hmm.
It's just my habit. And I got up and it was cold as hell, dude. Colder than, like I said, a witch's boob on a brass bra. And I get up, dude, and I walk by the heater and I look at the heater and it was like 40 in my house, dude. Like 41 degrees. And I'm like, what in the fuck? And I look at my
Crazy.
38 degrees outside. We was holding no warmth in the house last night. That's how cold it was, dude. It was colder than, and we didn't have the heater on. So I turned on the heater, dude, and warmed up the house real quick.
All right, what am I doing here? I have no idea.
Boil a lime, Samantha. I'm telling you.
I bought some udon balls last night, and I want to just go throw them in that pizza oven and eat them before I start doing these pizzas. But I'll do that later.
You bought some what?
Udon balls.
Food on balls?
Udon. I think it's udon.
Udon.
Is how they say it. It's like, has the rice and bean or rice and it's like a Cajun thing. Normally it's in a sausage. And I never really wanted to like order these things
for a flu.
Just because it's sausage. I think I might toast these for a second, but I don't want them to burn.
Looks like pita bread.
We're going to practice.
Looks like pita bread.
We're up 400 degrees. We're good. Let's toss it in there.
Uncle Steve.
I would like to know where my I don't need it. My pizza, whatchamacallit? What do you call it? A little pizza. What do you call it? So you get the pizzas and throw it on there. Your not spatula. It's the whatchamacallit.
I don't know.
My brain is like.
I know what you're talking about.
Right,
I know what you're talking
about. Anvil or whatever you call it. Fuck.
Yeah. Skinner. If you have a flu or if you got sore throat or something cold, you take a lemon or a lime. You can do a lemon too, but a lime works better because it's got more potency to it. You peel that sucker and drop it after you peel it, solid unit, and a little thing of water, and boil it until you actually taste all that lemon in the water. And then you drink an 8-ounce glass, slam an 8-ounce glass of it. You'll see the difference. You'll feel a big difference.
Well, you're talking about like if you have a sore throat?
Yeah, if you got a sore throat or if you got a flu, it clears you up and it gives you that vitamin C that just kicks you right in the pooper, man. And it helps you out a lot, dude. My wife she's done that for a few years. When COVID first started, we heard about it. And I guess it's like an old it's an old wives' cure, but we heard about it during the COVID, and my wife started giving me one of those a week, and man, I was good to go, bro. That shit it builds up your immune system. It helps it a lot.
Bacon's in the house. This dude's been up all night, dude. I saw you at 1:30 this morning, and I saw you when I was setting up online. I was up on there all night. Sunflowers. Good to see you. Good morning to you. Dude, I'm killing my my pita bread.
How are you, Gemma?
I'm doing good, Rita. I just hit my 5,400 last week.
Good for you.
Man.
Yeah, no, she got traction in that stuff that she was wanting to do, man.
Yeah,
I knew it was going to happen. I knew it was going to happen.
A lot of hard work in the last couple of weeks. I've got a couple of videos that I'm uploading. One today will be going up in a couple of hours, and I've got one for tomorrow going up as well. I've had a bit of a sore throat, so I've kind of slacked uploading, but I've got videos to go up today and tomorrow, so my channel will get updated again.
So yeah,
Thank you.
congratulations, dude. That's so awesome, girl.
Thank you.
Congrats.
It wouldn't be possible without all of you, though. This is the thing. Like, people say, you know, Gemma, you've done really well. Yes, and because I'm the one who uploaded it. But if it wasn't for you guys who watch and ladies who watch as well, you know, it wouldn't be possible because you're the guys who share me and watch me and comment and like my videos. So for me, it's a two-way thing because I'm doing the content, but that's one minor part of my channel. You guys are the backbone of it. So without you guys, I would be nothing.
I remember when you started this journey that you're on right now, and you it was because there was issues with you being able to communicate with people in that manner, and them not understanding stuff. And I remember you saying, I'm going to do this. And I remember going, you know what? You should. You do this, you do that. Make yourself stand out. Not so much with YouTube, but where your heart is.
Yeah.
And you did it, and you've taken it by the reins, and you've done a good job of it.
Thank you. I appreciate that. You know, it's hard work because, you know, people say, oh, doing videos is easy. And it's like, well, no, it's not. Because, especially for me, it's the eye contact. It's trying not to fidget. It's trying to get my words out without screwing it up. So many times that a lot of my videos I end up doing about 5 or 6 times before I edit them. And people are like, Gemma, your videos seem like you do it on the first take. I'm like, do you realize how many takes my videos take me? It's about 5 or 6 times before I even edit them. By the time I put it through the edit and uploaded it, it's taken me about 6 hours to do one video.
You know why I'm proud of you, Gemma?
What's that?
Not because of the YouTube, because you've taken this YouTube platform and you've brought it into your community of people.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you've shown how important certain things that you do are to those people. You see what I'm saying? So it's not that it doesn't matter whether you've made, I mean, and you have made a difference on YouTube. To me, though, it doesn't matter what difference you've made there. It's the difference you've made with your challenges for other people. And that is very commendable. To me, that right there sets everything else aside. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. Yeah. This is what people don't realize about me. You know, people are very focused on, you know, gaining the attention and traction. I understand that, but at the same point, YouTube is a two-way street. It's not just about the creator who creates the content like you and Mojo, me, and others who create content on the platform. It's about recognizing the people who support you. Without your supporters, you're nothing because they're the ones that believe in you. They're the ones, you know, that share you a lot of the time and believe in what you're trying to do. So without you guys, my message would mean nothing because it's just another way of getting my words out.
Yeah.
So it's all about the supporters and people like yourselves who believe in me. And like I said multiple times, without the supporters and all the people who shared me out and the people I work with here in my community, in my hometown, it's just words. Unless I do the action to follow it up, it means nothing.
Well, see, there's another guy that I think about too, and I don't know if you know who he is or not, but Luch loves him to death. We followed him forever, and I think Mojo knows who he is. Disco Bob.
I've heard the name. I think.
Yeah, you remember the roller skating guy that kept trying to get on America's Got Talent.
Yep.
That guy, to me, I mean, you guys, I don't know if you've seen the skating video of Luch. Luch can skate. Luch used to do roller derby. Luch is a very good skater. He's got a lot of rhythm. He could jam skate good. Well, to me, that's a good jam skater. Now, Disco Bob, I never thought was a good jam skater, and he's getting better and better, but he has never stopped trying. And this guy has tried getting on America's Got Talent like 3 different times. And I didn't think he was good enough. And you know what? I ain't got a lot to kick it. I just didn't feel he was. But that guy's drive is so strong that he's kept going and kept going and kept going and built up a good following. And he does other little things here and there. But that person has surprised the heck out of me because he's just got so much drive and he's proud of what he's doing that there's nothing that gets in his way. You see what I'm saying? And he got that ambition. Now, whether or not he'll be a big channel, that's irrelevant as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah. Well,
I
you'd
don't
be
care
surprised how many people are out there.
Yeah,
I
go ahead.
You know?
Yeah.
You already know. Uh-oh. We got problems, guys. This ain't going to work.
Nope.
Ooh.
You're crisping it up too much.
Yep. This ain't going to work. I got to get that other one out because it's too hot, I think. That's what it is. Where are you at? Yeah, well, it's dropping where it's supposed to be. Can you hear that dog barking in the background?
That's your dog?
No. Uncle Steve. Look at this guy. Sir.
No, I can't hear it.
Good morning to you. How you doing, Steve?
Man,
Shake
great.
and bake,
How are you
Uncle
doing?
Steve. Shake and bake.
I didn't mean to interrupt. I just a lot of Saturday mornings I'll pop up and kind of chill on the couch and see you going. I just wanted to pop in and say hey and love what
Hey.
you
You know what? I got to tell you, I always shout you out and tell you how much I appreciate you. You are an amazing family individual guy, whatever I want to say, father.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
And you work hard for what you have.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna just say this one seasoning. I can't even remember what it is. The one without the salt content, not yours. The guy that has his, and they're really like, hey, have you heard this or that? And I'm like, no, I already have my seasonings that I use.
I love it.
You're right back there,
it.
Uncle Steve Shake, right? and I'm like, no, when they're all about like these people in the South, and I'm like, nah, I have my stuff already, and I love your stuff. It's and I'm not just saying that. It's just I love it. My wife can't have it. Because she's allergic to, certain spices where she'll break out.
Yeah.
So I don't really cook a lot for them because they're really picky and stuff like that. So
why don't you
I appreciate you.
Message me up something on what she's allergic to? And let me see if I can't throw together a little something that doesn't have any of it in there.
Okay. Yeah.
Then that's actually a good thing for you too, Uncle Steve.
Yeah.
Because you find somebody that's got a little bit of a hiccup with your product and you adapt your product with some of your product so those people can do it. That's actually good for you, man.
Well, we mix in such small batches.
Yeah.
Specifically because of that. I don't want to have a lot sitting around. I watch everything that goes in. I make sure that it's the same quality.
Yeah.
I want a bottle of Gator Shake that you got a year ago to be the exact same as one you get tomorrow. So I kind of watch that quality. But that was the whole way we came out with our SPG. I started having people coming up on a keto diet, and then were allergic to MSG.
Yeah.
Or had reactions. And so we knocked that out. Has no added sugar, no MSG. And then actually my stepbrother says he's allergic to cumin.
Oh, no way.
And so I mixed up a special beef blend with none in it.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
And it's easy to leave something out, and a lot of things kind of mirror different flavors. So, if you can't have one thing, I can add a little something in there that will mirror the flavor, but it won't be in there. So
Right.
yeah, get with me and let's see. And if it's a whole list of stuff, maybe I can't. But
yeah, right.
You never know.
Yeah, the only ingredients is salt and pepper.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Well, that's the funny thing is, like I said, you were talking about the length of time.
Mm-hmm.
You want this shake to taste the same as somebody that's had it a year ago. And
Yeah.
it's funny that you say that because Luch swears by that shake that Mojo sent. He still has some of it. He uses the
Does he?
shit out of it, but he has never and will never cook me anything with that shake because he's hoarding it. Like,
Yeah.
yeah,
He can get more, you know.
yeah, no, I know that, and he knows that too. But that's how he is.
Yeah.
When it comes, if it's something good, he don't want to share it, man. He wants it all for himself.
Oh man, I've gone into because I've been doing this so long now. When I first started off, everywhere I went and got a brake job and a car inspection, and I dropped and I gave them 2 or 3 bottles. Well, it was in Dallas. I live in Houston. I actually went back about 4 years later, and the bottle was half empty, still sitting on the shelf. And I said, "Why don't y'all use that?" And he said, "We didn't know where we'd get more. We didn't know if you'd ever come back." And I said, "You know, you can look it up, you can get it." I said, "But look how it's changed colors, and that's something that you know for seasoning is good when it fades, when it changes colors,
Okay.
but it doesn't look as good." I've gone into retailers that have our bottles and other company bottles facing a window. The sunlight will kind of fade out some of the reds and oranges, and
Yeah.
it looks great. And so I went in. It's actually a Buc-ee's, which is a big thing here in Texas.
Yeah.
I went in and I stood and I started shaking all the bottles on the front row. And the warehouse manager came over and said, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm shaking these because it's just the very surface." I said, "Look at the difference." He said, "I'm going to have somebody come along." And sure enough, within about 10 minutes, he had one of his people come shaking every seasoning bottle from every company facing a window. Now, it
Yeah.
didn't change the flavor, but just the look.
Right.
It changes the appeal. Yes.
Just the appeal, yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what, we look at. It's any kind of food. You go by
Anything.
sight, then smell, then taste.
Yeah. Anything in general, that's the reality of it. We're human by nature, and appeal is what draws us to it in the first place.
That's right.
It's the other senses that keep us.
Sure.
Yep.
So, well, listen,
I agree with
like
that.
I said, I didn't want to interrupt y'all. I just want to jump on and say, hey, and how much I love what you're doing.
This ain't interruption to me, bud. This is cool as hell. You know?
I appreciate it, Steve. You take it easy. Have a fabulous weekend. Spend it with your family.
You got it. And Miss Gemma, it's nice listening to you also. I hope you're doing okay.
Hey, Steve, do you
bud.
have like where you sell your Shakeout California way?
I don't have any retail in California. I'm not a huge retail fan. Brick and mortar, and here's why. If you go into a store, they're not just selling yours, they're selling 50 other brands.
Of course.
Yeah.
And so if you're going, if it's an impulse sale, well, it's an impulse sale. You got a 1 in 50 shot of them grabbing your bottle.
Yeah.
The bottle looks good. But if they're specifically looking for your stuff, they might as well go online, because for about $8, I can put up to probably 8 to 10 bottles in your mailbox within about 5 days.
Yeah.
So if there's any pre-thought to it at all, and it is part of a business, so I have to look at, when you sell in retail,
Cost
you're making pennies
effectiveness,
on the
yes.
dollar.
Yeah. Cost
And,
effectiveness.
Because everybody that touches it gets a part of it. The retailer, the shipping, the everything. So
Yeah. Well, I was going to say it's a Mexican grocery store. Okay. And they're, oh geez, I just had the name of it in the back. It's called Cardenas.
okay.
And they sell a lot of different stuff like that because they have their meat markets where they do a lot of carne asada. They do a lot of lamb. They do a lot of different meats. And it's a big meat market. Like, people go in the mornings and buy the pozole and the menudo. They buy fresh chorizo. They buy a lot of stuff like fresh cut meats. And that's why I was saying, I think that like in a place like that, something like that would do good if somebody got their hands on it and tried it. It would just kind of grow. But I understand what you're saying with the cost effectiveness. Completely.
We are, but part of that being in stores like that is the visibility. So
yes,
I am in. I don't like big box stores.
Yeah.
But I do work out deals with meat markets with mom and pop shops.
Yeah. I think even Cardenas is a chain out in Texas too.
Yeah.
I know they're in Arizona. I know they're in California. I know they're in Nevada. So they might be in Texas. You should check them out.
I'll punch it up and we'll see.
Yeah. Good. They
cool.
Tons of different meats, man. They always their meat market's massive.
Oh, I love going into the little meat markets. So
yeah.
All right. Well, hey, you guys have a great one. I'm gonna keep watching and I'm gonna get back to work.
All right, buddy. Take care.
Thanks, y'all. We'll see you.
Thank you. So, dude, you know what I screwed up on?
What'd you do now?
I'm always, I'm making something that is different.
Yeah.
First of all, the egg, I cheated, and I'm not going to tell you how I cheated. I got the egg somewhat okay, but I forgot to do the onions, but I put some onions on there. And now we put some of this stuff on there. You know what this is?
Spinach?
Spinach.
Yeah. I like spinach.
And there we go. I don't know how it's going to work, how it's going to taste, but
it looks foofy.
Yeah.
I'm not a
foofy guy. That was pretty amazing. Uncle Steve is like Uncle Steve Shakes, you guys. He's huge on our community, cooking channels and stuff, and just an all-around just cool dude, man.
Smart dude.
Yeah. All family guy. All right, I don't know if I should cut it or just take a bite.
You made a tostada. You don't cut a tostada, bro.
Wow, that's good. It's a pizza.
Well, but that looked like a Yito bread right there, dude.
Yeah.
Or what do they call it? Pita
so
bread. Pita bread, not Euro bread.
Pita bread.
Yeah, it looked like pita bread. So to me, a pita bread is just a thicker tortilla,
So when I go being in the industry of delivering to all kinds of places, and I pass you know how I always brought up Krusty's pancakes,
and
I'm walking by, when I see people looking at them, I always tell them, go for that Krusty's, man. I'm going to tell you, I know everybody in that company, and get that product. It's really good stuff. So, dude, this is going to make a mess.
Man, I got to shave, but I really don't want to, dude. I haven't shaved for like 2 days, dude. Just haven't
really.
Like it. Yeah, that's not me either. I just haven't felt like it.
I can't tell. I think I need to shave today. I did a couple days ago.
I need to take a little break, man. I've been working pretty much every day, dude.
Have you?
Yeah, I'm putting together all those bikes now for the factory.
So I'm following this recipe, and I'm doing this thing in this pita bread. I throw it in there, and it is not even working like their recipe. So that's like a lot of times I veer off and do my own thing. I know what will work.
It's always better that way. My mother used to make spaghetti a specific way, and that's how I learned how to make it. And that's pretty much about one of the only things that I know how to cook pretty darn good. But
we broke the yolk.
Then when I got older and I started living on my own, I started making what I called spaghetto, and I love it. And I can never emulate the same exact recipe every single time because it's spaghetto. Yeah. And you know what spaghetto is, right? You know what a ghetto is, right?
And what?
You know what a ghetto is, right? A ghetto has what in it? A little bit of everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
So spaghetto is a little bit of everything, including wine and tequila and any other beer, any other alcohol I could find. I pour that in there, ton of garlic. I use hot sauce in my sauce. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Tons of mushrooms because I like mushrooms in it.
That's cool.
My spaghetti will make you sweat.
That's like when you open up your fridge, you don't have any food, but you just grab everything what you can grab and throw it into something.
Yeah.
Same thing.
That's kind of Well, I mean, to an extent, I throw about the same things in. It's just more of I don't remember how much I threw in the first time.
Uh-huh.
So then I just kind of go, okay, that tastes good. Maybe it needs some of this. Okay. Well, maybe that was a little bit too much, so I better throw some more sauce in.
Yep.
You know, and kind of next thing you know, it turns into a big old pot of spaghetti when you were meaning to cook for 2 people. So you have spaghetti for the whole week.
So the lowest temperature on this darn thing is about 375.
Yeah, and that's because of stones, Mojo.
Yeah.
With the pizza oven, that's what they cook off is the stone. A lot of pizza places back in the day, like the old wood fires, they had the thick Italian stones, the real thick ones.
Yeah.
And you would heat your oven in the morning and get it real hot and get it real hot. And then you would just have a little bit of coal down there.
Look at this
There
guy.
you go. You can ask Chef Carl. Hey, Carl. And tell us about the old school wood fire stone ovens.
You're all right what you said. This having a heavy stone and I once I got stoned, but that's a different story.
You got stoned?
That's a different story for a different time.
Yeah.
We're a fan of getting stoned on this show, Carl. Mojo's a huge pot smoker.
Those stones, a good true Italian hearthstone is can be very expensive, A, and B, it comes from a specific family in Italy. They own that factory. They own the stones. They also own Rosito Barzani, which is the cappuccino machines that have the, yeah. Yep.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Yeah. But the Rosito Barzani is the one that has actually that one specific cappuccino machine that has a design in it that they won't share with nobody.
Really?
I wouldn't either. Yeah.
Yeah. It's been a thing they've had forever and a day, dude.
So how you guys been doing? Okay.
Doing good. How are you, sir?
I'm pretty good. I finished my last video Wednesday. I made the chicken coco bun, and that'll be out for Valentine's Day.
Nice.
Did you know that Valentine's Day is Ash Wednesday this year? So that's going to be a big hindrance for a lot of people.
Oh, no, I didn't think about that.
Did you say Ash Wednesday?
Yeah, Ash Wednesday. If you're, I don't know if all Christian faiths celebrate, but Catholics, it's the day of fast, and you can't eat meat on that day.
Yeah.
So that's a good excuse though, because that way I don't have to go out that day.
You know what? They're gonna go out to seafood dinners, bro, and it's gonna be more expensive.
We
can't have a steak, so let's have a lobster.
Well, you gotta be moderation that day. You're not supposed to snack at all. Like only 2 small meals and then 1 main meal, and that's it. At least if you're practicing. If you're not practicing Catholic, whatever. I mean, it doesn't matter.
Lobster, main meal.
Yeah, there you go.
Lobster is good. Lobster is good. I like the lobster pizza. Lobster mac and cheese. Anything with lobster in is really good, honestly. You know what you should do, Dorito? Is a lobster and bacon mac and cheese. Those are probably the 3 of the.
I'm not. I said they have lobster. It doesn't mean I like lobster. I don't like seafood, bro. I am not a seafood guy.
You like seafood?
Funny thing, dude. I don't like crab meat, but artificial crab meat.
Oh, I like that.
I will suck it down. I get down on that stuff, dude.
When we were growing up, my dad used to always fucking get
the crab meat.
Get the imitation. I used to just go in there and just grab chunks of it. I forgot about crab meat, dude. Fuck, that's wild.
And the one other like fish that I like besides shark, I've had shark before, and I like clam chowder, but is striper bass. But it's got to be lemon basted and breaded right. It's got to be like an old timer made me this striper one time. I didn't even realize it was fish at first because I was too baked, and I ate it the way it broke up, and it just tasted, dude. It was better than a good fish stick from Long John Silver's.
If you deep fry any fish, it's gonna be good. I mean, it just depends. I mean, fish is an acquired taste. I mean, it depends how you cook it. Like you would like some of the freshwater fish up here, walleye. If you're at walleye, you'd really like walleye, I think.
No, it was just. I think it was the way it was cooked, bro, because it was lemon. Like it tasted real lemony. And it had this other, I want to say it was like a little tiny green leaf in it that he cut up a whole bunch of it and put it in there.
Oh.
I don't know what it was, but it was real good with the lemon. Maybe basil? Does that sound right?
It could
Have
be
you ever had
basil or
Chilean?
cilantro.
Basil.
Cilantro, maybe.
Dorito, what about Chilean sea bass? You ever had that? That's pretty good.
What?
Chilean sea bass.
No. Yep. No. You ever had a Northern American one-eyed tree sloth, Joey?
No.
You guys ever had white perch?
I had to throw that one in there while we were
I
see
don't
if I can
know.
get you.
You guys
Mojo, are you
bad.
coming up to any of the meetups, bro? What about we're gonna try to get in Barcelona and Cleveland and Buffalo. We're gonna have a golf outing and shit.
A golf
Barcelona.
Mhm.
What happened to Vegas?
Well, Vegas is in the fall. Well, the schedule comes out, we'll figure out Vegas.
Listen to you.
So when is it? What
More
day?
than likely, Cleveland's probably going to be May 18th. I don't know when the golf outing and Barcelona's going to be yet. I'm shooting Barcelona maybe over the summer.
Okay.
You got a passport? You got Barcelona's. Hey, Barcelona's in Spain. Do you have a passport? You gotta get a passport for that.
Oh, I have a passport.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Well, I'll get you a visa on the Barcelona trip if you want
The
it.
reason he wants to go to Barcelona is because you can get high on the streets.
Well, Barcelona's.
Yeah, right?
Believe it or not, Dorito, when I was in Spain last time in 06, I really wanted to go to Barcelona. I didn't get a chance. So I'm really looking forward to this. I like
If
Barcelona.
you're going to go somewhere for partying, why don't you
That's
go to
good.
Malaga? If you're going to go to Spain, go to Malaga, Spain.
Well, you go to the south of Spain, it's expensive in the summer, dude. I can't afford south of Spain this summer.
I know.
You got your
There we
Super
go.
Bowl tickets yet, guys?
No, my team's not even there.
Yeah, I'm on the 50-yard line.
Are you? That's about $100,000 ticket, huh?
Oh, it's probably more than that, isn't it? More than that. Echo.
I don't know. They packed the
How much
stadium.
are tickets for the Super Bowl on the 50-yard line?
Cheapest one is $12,000.
Well, out of my range.
$204 per person.
23,000. That's not right.
That's cheap. I'd go to.
Yeah.
I want 10.
Right? Let's put that on my visa. Dude, so Joey, how are you, sir? You doing good? Oh, you're on the phone. Sorry, buddy. Sorry. Didn't see he was on the phone. I got to do it. So, Carl, what's going on, man? How you been?
Just keeping busy, trying to stay healthy, and it's about 25 degrees today. But later this week, it's going up to mid 50s.
Really?
Yeah, might break a record.
Wow. So, it's saying it's 58.
I'll take it. I'll take it. What I do, scare everybody away?
Echo, what's the temperature in Loosedale, Mississippi?
Right now, in Jackson, Mississippi. It's
Echo.
53 degrees.
What? Echo. What is the temperature?
Here's
Echo.
by Helen Jane Long on Amazon Music.
Echo, stop. Echo. What is the temperature in Loosedale, Mississippi?
Right now, in Jackson, Mississippi.
Echo,
it's
stop.
53
It's going to give me Jackson.
You
Being dumb.
might as well give up.
I got to tell him who's boss. Echo, thanks for nothing.
I'm always interested to hear how I can improve. Try saying,
Echo, play
I have
Metallica.
feedback.
All right. So this one's going to turn out better. This will be because I learned from the first one. So, Carl, you doing good, though? You doing you staying healthy?
Yeah, pretty much. Aches and pains, but I'm 76.
Yeah.
I'm going to be 76. And when I do a cooking video, it knocks me out for about a week. I'm so
That's
damn
it.
tired. It's just I can't recover. I don't know how many more I can do.
Yeah. Well, don't get crazy.
Yeah,
Just, if it takes you 2 weeks to do one video,
yeah. Take it.
get some, throw the expired milk out and get some new milk.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. I'll have to get some young assistant, like 24 years old. And,
Female?
My kind of dude, Chef Carl.
Yeah, I figured you'd figure that one out.
Trade
Yeah.
them in when you can't kick the tires any good.
That's right.
Yeah.
You got that right.
I'd give you a hug right now, bro, but I'm not there.
Yeah, I know. Me too. I tell you.
Dude, see, Chef Carl, you're the kind of guy I want to become.
Hey, no, you don't.
I'm just kidding.
No, you don't.
If you only knew.
No, I'm just kidding, man. My goals are Walmart greeter.
Yeah, that's
I think
I'm
that's
gonna be
true. Watch. Hi, welcome to Walmart.
Yep. Give me that receipt, damn it.
Yeah,
I'm going to violate your rights.
that's right.
Get on.
Slap the crap out of them.
Yeah. I always
All right,
keep
we're good.
walking. The guy
That's
knows me now, and he just laughs. And I keep walking. My wife walks up to him with the receipt. It's like, come on, I paid for my shit. I'm going out the door. You know?
Yep.
Oh, is that what you tell him?
No, I make it very clear. I'm not an ass about it, but I just keep going, dude.
Yeah.
You know, I paid for it right there. I'm walking out of the place, and you want to check my receipt? Arrest me for shoplifting, buddy. We'll see how this turns out. You know, that's it's more of my rights. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So, like our Walmart up here. Oh,
I heard a bell.
yeah. I just got a message.
That's either by you or I'm hearing things. One of the two.
It's his
No,
watch.
it's me. No, it's
Oh,
Why did it go doorbell? Who is that? Is that my wife? Yeah.
speaking of doorbells, we just got a couple new cameras that have the voice and stuff on them because of that incident that happened at the house here last week.
Right. My
Yes.
boy.
Oh,
Yeah, he started following me a couple weeks ago.
there you go.
Oh,
on
did he?
Instagram.
All right.
Oh,
He puts up a post every once in a while.
he's talking about my dog's Instagram.
Yeah.
All right.
You follow
Yeah,
a
we got
dog's
more-
Instagram, bro? You're that bored you follow a dog's Instagram? That's kind of, you got a lot of time on your hands there.
Yeah,
No,
look
it's my
at you.
dog's
You're right,
Instagram.
Joey. I'm too busy sitting behind my desk all day long on the phone or the computer.
Yeah, it is what it is. Don't blame me for joining the service and going to
Oh, I
college.
ain't blaming you, bro. I love what I do. So I'd
Hey,
rather.
hey, exactly, dude. Fuck. I mean, your job's easy for you. My job's easy for me. We're having fun with it. I mean, like, it's good.
I'm going to be
Yeah.
100% honest with you, bro. If I had to sit in a desk all day long, myself, I wouldn't be able to do it for more than a week. I would lose my
you
shit.
don't like sitting still. You're not that kind of guy. I can sit there
Can't
and
sit
all day.
still. Yeah, it's not that I don't like. I can't. And with the truck, it's funny because I could sit in the cab of my truck all day long, run 300 miles, but I'm moving the whole time. Even though I'm not moving in the cab, I'm looking at different things. I'm seeing different people. And I could not, like, building the bikes right now. I'm doing them in a warehouse, and I got my own little area, my toolbox, all that, all that stuff. I got access to a
Looking good.
forklift whenever I need it.
Yeah.
But I'm in one space looking at the same walls, looking at the same people.
Yep.
2 to 3 days a week. And that's driving me nuts. The only benefit I have to that is I can come and go as I please.
Well, why did you get married and have kids then? You see them people all the time, bro. It's the same concept, no?
That's my world, homeboy. That's my world, though. And there is no sitting still with them, believe me. Have you seen my son?
Yeah, he doesn't
What?
sit still. Well, that's every kid. Every kid that he doesn't sit still.
That's it.
My grandkids the same way. They just fucking don't sit still. You try to hold them, and they're like, whatever, man. Just do what you gotta do.
Yeah, watch when I put up the video of us building the pink quad. He's standing next to it, and he's all twink, 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 twink. And then he stops for a second. I look at him, and I go, "What?" He goes, "Did you hear that?" And I said, "What?" He says, "I farted." Twink, 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 twink. And I'm like, "Dude, don't say that on the." He's like, "Do you think they could smell it?" He says that on the camera. I'm like, "Don't. What are you doing?"
Yeah. Stay away.
That is hilarious.
Oh, you'll love it. It's funny as heck, dude. I'm gonna throw a little fart sound in there too because the way he just did it, dude. He's definitely a chip off the old chip. That's for sure.
Yeah. Well, it's better than silent but deadly.
Yeah.
And giggles.
Yeah.
He's a funny kid. But yeah,
Anybody that cuts a silent one then starts to giggle. Okay, you want to knock him off the couch?
Joey don't like the fart game, huh, Joey?
I'm just not a farter. I'm not a farter anymore. I mean, could I fart? Yeah, I just choose not to at this point. That was stuff I did when I drank a lot, So I got to make up for it by not farting now, because like all them ozone I depleted back in the drinking days, I got to make up for it now.
So you don't fart, you only toot then, huh? I've heard.
Well, when I hold it when I go to the toilet, there's a bunch of sequential farts back to back. It's probably 30 seconds of farting to get the gas out. But I'm not doing it. Well, I don't like to. I'm in the same room all day. I'm not trying to sneak out the room I'm in. You know what I mean? The weed smells really good, so I try to keep all the foul smells out the room.
It's mids. I'm just kidding, Joey. That is a staple you have heard, as far as I'm concerned now. Because of what you said that one day.
So how does it come out?
Huh?
I was asking how his food came out.
Well, it depends on what I've been eating. I mean, usually I eat a lot, so it's like
he's talking to Mojo, you fucker.
Yeah. Oh, are you?
That's hilarious. How did it come out? It came out a lot better than the first one.
Good.
Because, I had to start thinking about it. The recipe I'm going off of, usually you want to throw it in an oven at like 400 degrees, 350. But this guy here, you guys, is absolutely amazing. And it's going to be delicious.
That spinach makes it look real good, dude.
Yeah.
I like spinach like that. I'll sit there and eat little spinach leaves all day long.
I just wish you wouldn't have put all that liver on it.
All that what?
Liver. I'm just kidding.
Oh my. Liver, you know what? I hate to even say it, and people are probably going to hate me. If it's done right, liver isn't that bad. If it's done right, but it's really hard to do it right.
Yeah, my parents made me try to eat liver when I was growing up, and I'd rather
1 second,
die
you guys.
than eat liver.
Yeah,
liver is just doesn't taste good. I mean, you can prepare all you want. The liver meat, in my opinion, just does not taste good. There's a reason most people don't order it.
It's the texture, yes, of course.
If liver was good, you'd have liver sandwich stores in every fucking corner. There's a reason people don't order liver. Fucking, it doesn't taste good, man. I mean, it is what it is.
Well,
some
I'm
older
a guy
people
that also likes canned spinach just as much as I like leaf spinach.
Well, some people might be, oh yeah, my grandma. Well, your grandma had no other options but the liver. That's probably why she liked the liver. If she would have had fucking steak tacos or churritos or whatever the fuck we be eating is really good, yeah, she wouldn't be fucking with that liver.
Not a massive amount, dude, but some liver and onions done right with some good sauteed onions on it.
I mean, it's better than starving, but I mean, there's so many better options than liver, dude. I mean, it is what it is. Think about it though, Dorito. We know so many fucking cooking channels, Mojo, Lap, and all those guys through those. How many times have they done a liver cook? Not once.
Agreed.
One time. There's a reason for that, dude. Liver is not a good meat.
Agreed, but that doesn't mean that I haven't had good liver before. It doesn't mean that I eat it all the time, and it's been many years since I've eaten it.
Yeah, you're probably never going to eat it again. If I was to guess, you're from now to the point you die, you're 70, 80 years old, whatever, 90, you're never going to eat liver again.
It's probably true. But like I said, my mother used to make this fucking bomb liver and onions, dude. And I know everybody says, you grow up with everything that your mother makes, and of course you love it. But
not really.
My mom, everything my mom made was good, dude. Even stuff, rhubarb pie, and I hate fucking rhubarb, dude. I hate it with a passion, but she made the best rhubarb pie. You know what I mean? And her banana nut bread and that's her banana nut bread and her zucchini bread, dude. I've never had a better one than
perfect.
Her. Yeah. So
hey, Mojo, I gotta go
sir.
fart, so I'm gonna leave you now.
All right, buddy.
Bye, guys.
Carl,
Take care.
They don't want to offend Joey. Later, Chef Carl. You're a god.
Days later.
You're a god, Chef Carl. You're a god.
So the Amazon guy just delivered some packages, right?
Right.
Out here, they get paid like $14 an hour or 13 something an hour.
Mm-hmm.
You got to pay for your own gas, your own vehicle, and all this stuff. Being that guy. So by the time, that's rough. and they come up, and the car is barely running. The guy just pulled up. His car's just, it's beat up pretty good, and it barely runs. And some places you can use Amazon vehicles, but
out here in California, they have, because they cracked down on all that stuff because of the Uber and the Lyft and DoorDash and all that. They actually have to follow specific guidelines, and there's a certain amount they make. They also get provided with a commercial insurance policy, and stuff like that. Dude, in the mornings when I go to work, if there's a little traffic to get on the freeway, which is sometimes happening because they're working on the freeway down the way, at like 2:30 in the morning, I'll go the back way and I go around, and it's an Amazon hub, and there is cars lined up all the way down the street, dude. And people block, like parked in the middle of the street in between the lanes, just blocking everything, dude. And it makes it harder to go that way than even get on the freeway. And I'm going to be honest with you. I may see a couple pieces of shit there, but it's mostly all nice cars. A lot of electric cars.
Yeah.
A lot of tax credits out there for buying an electric car, don't you?
Yeah, you get a lot of electric cars. You also get a lot of tax breaks too doing that, because they made it now out here where you're going to get paid just like everybody else, or that company's not allowed to be here. Yeah, they cracked down on that. You heard about that, didn't you, Mojo? Didn't they do it in Washington as well?
Yeah. Man, the amount of people in here, it's crazy this morning. Really light. Sometimes you get days like that. It's weird.
You talk about in the chat and all that?
It's because I didn't shave, Mojo.
Well, I mean, also too, Mojo, you're getting back into the groove. You haven't really broadcast your schedule
Well, I've been watching the algorithm and stuff like that, where I was getting like about 300 to I think 400 views, and then all of a sudden I don't get views, and I'm like, and it's all about hashtags and all that. But
well, it's consistency too, because that happens to me all the time. Like when I did that 8 video stint, where a video was up every other day, I went up to almost 2,000 views, every 48, and now it's down to maybe 6. You know what I mean? And that's because I haven't put up any videos. They hit, and they don't. It's not like a lot of views. My shorts get more than anything.
Yeah, it's weird. It's just it's YouTube has been kind of weird. I've been really watching it. It's just kind of strange sometimes.
YouTube is a long-term game, dude. I mean, it's like working for the government or working for anything. You're gonna see changes. You're gonna see phases. You're gonna see fans.
It's not even working, bro. Come on, let's be real, dude. How much money you get a month, dude? Is that really considered a job to you, bro?
It's a hobby. It's a hobby that I can monetize, is what I consider YouTube. Will it ever be a full-time job? Probably not. I mean, I would have to make $15,000 a month in my head to justify, quitting work, paying for the other expenses, et cetera, et cetera. That's a lot right now. I mean, that's like 100 times more than I get now. You know what I mean? Is it? So, but you never know. I mean, it's one of those things. I'd have to meet the right person. At the end of the day, we got to do something real world famous, or become real world famous, or else you're just another guy in the box. I mean, it is what it is.
You can do a lot of different things to make money and make a little income.
Oh, for sure. It's not all about just YouTube income. If you're on YouTube, like Dorito does with partnerships and shit like that, there's all kinds of stuff you can do.
There is. Yep. There really, really is. And I've looked at it that way from day one. It's not really, it's more of, as far as I'm concerned, it makes it easier for me to have fun. Because I'm going to be real with you. Affording to be able to just go buy a fucking quad at a whim for doing a video, I can't afford to go drop $2,000. You know what I mean? So there's that's the thing, is establishing relationships and being comfortable and not putting expectations in those people's brains. You see what I'm saying? Yep. There's a lot of people that say, hey, we want to do your videos, bigger channels. We're not going to do your videos. We're not going to do little parts for you, like Guardio, an example, for some of those scam channels. Their Guardio pays them to do a video. Well, they have to specifically do that. And they have to specifically talk about this product. They have to I'm not interested in that. I want to be me. I want to do me. I want to share what I like. And it is what it is. At
Well,
that
being independent, you know, so to speak, being a small YouTuber,
What's up, Cole?
it's a sacrifice. What's up, Clay? How you doing, buddy?
cool, Clay.
It's a sacrifice you have to make, bro. You do.
Yeah.
Hey, Cole, I was thinking about doing and we did it kind of, me and Pat did it, but having a free throw contest. Like everybody videotapes themselves shooting 53 throws, and we compile it into a video and see who gets the most.
Yeah.
Dude, that's actually pretty cool.
Yeah,
Actually,
and
that'd be cool.
I think Ninja, the guy that he's banned now, but the guy that used to do that, Ninja was maybe Mr. Beast, got a whole bunch of famous YouTubers together and did something, not a basketball game, but it was something else, a competition for a good chunk of money.
Well, we're doing that coming up in May. At May 18th, I believe is going to be a day. I got to get final confirmation, but it's going to be a comedy show and then a bunch of shit in the middle, then another comedy show. It's going to be really fun, bro. You guys are going to like it. It'll be streamed too. We're going to get the streaming thing squared away. What I'm envisioning is like a $20, like for those who come, obviously you pay, but then if you want to see all the shenanigans, everything will be live streamed. You know, like a $20 all access pass for all 6-7 hours, whatever. I'll figure out what it's going to be yet. Because I'm not gonna, I can't good conscience just throw something up on the channel that people are paying money in person to see. It's not fair to them, you know, paying money to see it in person.
So now back to Vegas. What?
Vegas will be the schedule comes out for the Browns in May. The Browns do have a away game in Vegas. Whenever that schedule comes out and we get that game, then we'll start working on that trip.
Dude, you're not gonna fly down for the fucking hour and then leave, right? You're gonna stay for a day.
We're gonna stay there for a weekend. Probably fly down on a Friday, come back on a Monday, something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, ideally, it's not. I mean, we have to keep in mind if it's a Christmas game or something ridiculous, you know, we have to, you know, be cognizant of that. So we'll figure it out.
The key to that, if you're staying in Vegas and it's something reserved way ahead of time, make your reservation, put your deposit way ahead of time.
Like, I'm not. I mean, if they do whatever, I could stay wherever. I'm not gonna like. You know,
well, what I'm saying, price wise for the rooms.
What's that, buddy?
Price wise for the rooms, it'll be a lot cheaper than doing say 2 weeks in advance.
Yeah, usually when the schedule comes out, I make all my motel reservations and necessary plane trips that day. Usually it's like
wow,
second week in May or whatever, you know.
Yep. And your wife doesn't ever go on these fucking things with you, and she don't care that you go?
Nah, she don't give a fuck. I mean, if it's someplace she likes, go. Like we're going to DC, and we just decided we're gonna go to DC for spring break. We'll go on that trip, but she doesn't like the beach, and you know, it's like, why am I gonna drag somebody to somewhere when if they don't want to go? I don't want. I mean, whatever, it's fine. I just smoke weed and stare into space, bro, and whatever's in front of me. It doesn't have to be. You don't overthink this shit, bro. You gotta have fun and not overthink it. You see these people out there, dude. They'll plan a vacation and every second's accounted for. And how are you gonna have fun if you got no time to do anything?
Well, like us, we don't plan what exactly we're going to be doing. We plan where we're going and the main thing that we're doing, but we don't plan what we're doing around it. And like when we go, if it's me and her, like if we go to Vegas, we don't go more than 2 days because the kids aren't with us. If we took the kids somewhere with us, we'd just stay plenty of days. But you know, that's just kind of how we are. That's why I asked that. If I go to Vegas, the wife's going with me. You know, I'm not going by myself. You know, it's kind of like the attached at the hip thing that I'm not complaining about whatsoever. Don't get me wrong. I love having her on my arm.
Sorry,
it's
I'm
different.
doing something here.
Yeah. So, what do you think of those, though, Mojo? They're nice, huh? I haven't even pulled one. You know what? I'm gonna pull one out of there. I haven't even pulled it out of the Chinga set.
Yeah, that's actually pretty sweet.
I didn't get the brand new ones.
Joey, I really want to get out there, dude.
Come up here in May, bro. Come up here for the May one, dude. You'll love it. Because everybody has come up. Angie will come up. Paul's up. I mean, all kinds of other people usually come up, bro.
Oh, really? So you got
Mojo goes, I'll go. Yeah,
there you go, Mojo. You just
all right. No, I'm being sarcastic.
As soon as you put your date out, I will let you know.
All right, sounds good, bro. You probably get EB to go. You gotta get Blake to go.
Look at Mojo.
I bet you can't wait to use them.
I know. It's so nice.
So I got some balls going on now.
Okay. What kind of balls?
The biggest balls of them all.
Who has
Balls.
the biggest?
Udon
That song's
balls.
so funny. They never play that song. I mean, they play it on like the radio stations. They never play it like games and shit. That's one of the funniest ACD songs ever.
Well, it is kind of derogatory, so
Right. I can see why they don't play it at a fucking Browns game and shit. Who's got big balls?
Yeah, that's funny.
then they come again.
Damn, her titties just came right out that top. Fuck yes.
Look
I
at
gotta stop
Joey.
watching these fucking. There's this ride called the Slingshot at a lot of these parks, and you watch one video of a titty popping out of a Slingshot video, and they fucking show you 500 more, and it's hard to look away. I mean, they're nice tits usually, so you know.
Now, what are you talking about?
No,
The
there's
man
a
that
ride,
has
you ever
no
seen the ride
control.
called there's a ride at an amusement park called Slingshot. Basically, you sit in a chair and they pull you
Oh,
down,
yeah.
out from the air. But you know, a lot of these chicks will wear these loose tops and their fucking titties sometimes pop out. And obviously they capture this on social media. So you see one of those videos, you look at it, and then they show you 10 more. And then there's 100 more, and next thing you know, fucking that's ad for a day.
You're standing.
Look at Joey,
Yep.
man.
I think I might go to down
Here
to
it
Biloxi
is.
this morning.
Look at the little fox paw, or what do they call them? Little cat's paw.
Cat's paw.
Yeah, for the
so
microphones. Yeah, windsock. Here, let's see what BC would look like with hair.
These are going to be about to be amazing. Do a food truck place last night. Got some food. We're calling this.
That's just us.
Oh, Dorito, Mojo, we got a request for the push-up video. If you don't mind.
The what video?
Oh, you haven't seen the video yet, have you?
No.
I shared it in the basement. Play that. Coco's requesting to see it.
Play it.
Oh, is it down there? Okay. Add to stage.
You know, look at Mojo.
Oh, Jesus.
There we go.
Oh, my goodness.
Yep. So much for the viewer discretion on this channel.
Hey, sex sells, bro. It is what it is, man. I mean, think about it.
All right, we're going to try these balls, you guys. I'm about to eat some balls.
Only you think about it constantly. Like a Joey.
Hey, you gotta live a healthy sex life, bro, or else you're gonna die. You're gonna die young.
Hey.
We're not gonna get into all that, but you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. I gotta go get some more. Mojo, you gonna be live for another half hour. I gotta go get some more coffee, bro.
I'm going to drop off here in a minute.
All right, I'll just wait around till you drop off then. I feel it. I
Hey,
feel it.
Joey, have a good day. Please shout me out or message me on, when you get these dates. I'll try to look out for you.
Oh yeah, bro.
I really want to go up there.
You got nothing going on right now. You're retired, bro. You could do these kind of things now.
I know. Telling you. I don't have to put in for vacation.
I think I am going to take the razor to my face. I'm getting a little ancho darkness right there. Going to have that mustache that goes, and it's all gray in the middle. It makes it look like there's nothing there.
I just take a one guard and shave all this, and then obviously a razor from here back. And I'm lazy about it. I don't do it but once every couple months now at this point, really.
I normally shave at least every other day, dude. At least. Try to keep this clean.
Well, I like this being clean, but it doesn't bother me if this is bigger, So it's like, I can go a couple weeks and you don't really see it because I never really go like this. I'm usually staring right on, so it's like.
After about 5 or 6 days, dude, this starts to blend into this, and it's really hard to.
Well, you got a specific beard style too. My shit's just growth, so it's easier for me. You got more trimming in yours.
It's not a beard, man. It's a little strand of hair.
Well, you got more facial grooming than I require for what you present to the audience is what I'm saying.
And it's not a soul patch because it doesn't just kind of go like that. You know what I mean? But it's not a goatee because it's long. What?
Dorito, it's this.
Huh? Oh. Dude, I eat everything that's on my plate, buddy. There's nothing there. I eat
All right,
well.
man. Joey, take care. You take it easy, buddy. Have a good weekend.
I'm staying till you're leaving, buddy. I mean, if you're closing down, I'll leave, but I'm not gonna.
I'm gonna shut down. Everybody, take it easy out there. I'm gonna drop out here, Dorito. Shut it down.
Yep.
But
All right,
have a
guys.
good weekend.
Yeah.
Thanks for stopping in. And you guys are amazing, of course. And I will see you on the next
See you
show.
around,
Today
bud.
was different. Today was a different.